welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing what's on my iPhone with you. But before that, hi, my name is Jackie. I hope you hit that subscribe button to be notified whenever I upload a video, which is every Friday. And I've also been weekly vlogging now that I live in LA, so I upload those every Tuesday if you want to check that out. So now that I introduced myself, let's just jump into the video, shall we? This is my iPhone 10. I've had it since March, and since then I've been loving it. Fun fact, I actually filmed a what's on my iPhone video 2 days after I got this, but it wasn't really that good. I couldn't use the footage because I really didn't use my phone that much back then. It was 2 days old. I had no experience with it, so I couldn't give like a proper, not review, but I didn't have any experience with the phone. So I decided to cut that footage and never posted it, but I'm using the same thumbnail that I made for it all the way back in March. So that's a little fun fact about this. So this is my iPhone 10. It is the 64 gig space gray. I can take it out of its case for you. So it's like the white back iPhone 10. I wanted the white one, and they had it in stock when I got this, so that was really nice. I upgraded from an iPhone 6 to an iPhone 10. My iPhone 6 was 16 gig and this is 64, so quite a difference. I've never had a phone bigger than 16 gig, so this was quite an upgrade, and so far I've really been loving it. So I have tempered glass on here, so even if I like hit it with my nails, it hasn't scratched or anything yet, which is good. And I have the camera and the back protected as well. They're really protective in the Philippines. I got it all nice and protected. It is a Philippine locked phone. I cannot use it here in the US. If I can, because I'm under a plan, but it's gonna charge me so much data, so I'd rather not use it, unfortunately. So I didn't know I was going to move to the US, so that's why it's still under contract, but I took it here with me. I can still use it. I can use the camera, the Wi-Fi, so if I'm out and about I need Wi-Fi, I can't use the data on it. That's why I have a US phone, which is an iPhone 8. If you want to see a video on that one, I've got it only a month now, so let me wait another month maybe before I do like a full. Even though it's like the same thing, I still don't use it as much as this. I use my iPhone 8 out of the house, and I use my iPhone 10 here in the house, and that makes sense. So I can switch off between both of them. And yeah, so that is it about my iPhone. Oh, the case to this, I got this at Festival Mall, their Power Mac Center there, so like the Apple store in the Philippines. I just got this case for $600 or $700, which is about $10 to $12. It's a really flimsy case. It is hot pink because my aesthetic is very hot pink if you watch by now. So I got this. I kind of want to get another one or another hot pink case here, so if you have any recommendations, please leave them down below. And yeah, I think that's it for like the specs and everything with this iPhone, and now I can actually show you what's on it. So I thought I would get a little closer and move over to the side so I can put the recording right here. When I first filmed this back in March, I did not know you could record your screen so you can put it up on screen. Like, I had no idea you could do that, so now that I know, I'm so gonna do that. So first off though, before I jump in to the actual, this is my lock screen. I'll put like a picture up of it. It just has a bow and it says Jackie Michelle on it. Yes, I'm very, what do you call it, self-absorbed that I have my own name on my phone, but it was just like an idea for it. It's actually my Instagram story, yeah, Insta story covers, I think. So that is how it came up. It's matches that, so that is what my iPhone lock screen looks like. And then I don't have Face ID on. I just use a passcode on it because I don't know, I never used the face. So here is my phone. I can start recording it now. So as I didn't know you could do that before. So here is what my phone looks like. The background is a bow with my blog branding on it. So this is my blog's Insta story cover, as I was saying. So that is the first one I think on there. And then we have all my apps on here, so I can just show you them now. I have messages, calendar, photos. I can show you some of my photos. I was vlogging earlier with this. I use my iPhone 10 to vlog with, take pictures with. It's the one I've been using lately. So here's a few of the pictures I have on there. Just scroll through it. And then we have the camera, clock, maps. I've been using maps recently because I'm in a new area here in LA and I've never been around, so I use that constantly. Next we have my Converter Plus app. I love this. It converts everything. You can see it has different conversions. I use the currency one, so I have British pound, Philippine peso, and US dollar. And I have the British pound because sometimes I follow these British YouTubers and they say, oh, my dress was 20 pounds, so if I'm curious I convert it over. Philippine peso because I lived in the Philippines, needed to convert it over, and I make dollars, so I needed to convert the US dollars into Philippine peso. So 1 US dollar equals 53 0.40 pesos and 0.77 cents. I don't know in the British term, but I use that a lot. And then I've been using the temperature because the temperature on this phone is Celsius. I don't know how to change it over, so I just convert it over. I guess the last one I did was 23, which was 73.4. Then you can do time, velocity, volume, weight, and I also use the sales calculator. So I bought a dress for $80, so it was 75% off, so that meant it was only $20, so I saved $60. So I use that quite a lot when I'm shopping. So this Converter Plus app is really helpful and I really recommend it if you do a lot of converting like I do. Next to that is the calculator. So those are like my basic iPhone apps. So next we have more of the regular ones. I have Twitter, which is my public Twitter. If you want to follow me, I can put it on screen now. I just am Jackie Fairytale. I forgot I changed it, so it is Jackie Fairytale. And there is my page. So yeah, I hit 1.8 on Instagram, so that is my Twitter app. Then I have my Facebook. That is my private Facebook where I contact my family, and the Messenger is how I communicate with my family back home. I talk to my cousins. We use that to video call each other, even though I say FaceTime a lot. It's actually, it sounds weird to say video calling each other, if you know what I mean. So yeah, and then I have the App Store. I just updated all my apps so they don't have any icon there. I have the Google app, which is very convenient. My Gmail, it has my private email address that I use. And then we have my Instagram, and then my Instagram is so fun. I think I have I can't say this sometimes. I'm really bad with numbers. 1,816 followers. Here's my feed, and as I said, my background to my phone is these Insta story covers. So that is what it looks like there, and then just some pictures. I can show you later on in this video how I edit my pictures if you'd like to see that. So I'm not gonna just do a separate video, it's really short, so I can show you that a little later. So that is my Instagram. Of course, I have the YouTube app. I usually watch my YouTube videos at night on here, but I have an iPad to watch YouTube throughout the day. Then I have my Lightroom app. I was just editing that one. You can see the difference on that picture and just all the pictures. I've been using my iPhone 10 in portrait mode to take pictures now. It's really convenient. I really like it, and I have a mobile app, so I'll share that with you later. But next is Snapseed. I use that. Then I use Unfold. Unfold is the one where you do the pretty blogger like collage Instagram stories, so that's the app I use. And then I use I think, or UNU M. I don't know how you say it. My dad says it really funny. I taught him how to use it. I said I use an and he's like So I don't know how you do it, but I have that. I don't really have anything planned out. Like I have a lot of old pictures on there and like ones that I want to use. So it's just a jumble of mess. Next we have my bank app, which I'm not going to open, and then we have my Wonderlist. I can open that for you. Here it has all of my blog post ideas, to-do list, everything. This phone has everything, all my lists, and it's connected to all my devices, my laptop, my iPad, my other iPhone, so everything. And it has some blog posts, to-do posts. I need to get rid of those too because I'm not doing them anymore. And then these are just my blog post ideas, fashion, beauty, lifestyle, all those. I'm just gonna scroll through that quickly. The outfit post I have to do, and then my outfit inspo, which is like outfits I want to put together and their locations, YouTube video ideas that I'm doing, and in my YouTube video ideas list. My LA list was my packing list and everything, but now it just turned into some information, a buy list of what I see here in LA. Like if I go to Ulta, for example, and I see a product, I'll list it under that. And then LA photo location, so if I see something or if I see another blogger go to it, like I take note of it and see if I can incorporate it into my style. I have a to buy list. That list is so long of things that I like to buy. Beauty reviews, I have my grocery list. I did a series on my blog called the 5 series. I never continued it. I really should delete that post or that list. And then I have Blogmas. This has changed from Blogmas 2015 all the way to 2018, I think. So every year I just change the year and then like use it. It's always on the end and I really love it because I usually do Blogmas. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this year, but it has ideas, videos, all that Christmas related kind of stuff. So that is my Wonderlist app. It's really helpful. Another app I recommend. Next we have the Notes app, which just has Instagram hashtags, so all the hashtags that I like using. Then I have settings, and then on the bottom I just have my phone, my email with my blog email and my YouTube email, Safari, which I pretty much use a lot, and then my Spotify. My Globe plan in the Philippines has free Spotify. I'm paying for it there, so I have Spotify there. I don't have Apple Music or iTunes in general, so I leave my Spotify down in the corner there where music used to be. Then we go to the next page, which is just 4 folders. So these are apps that I don't use too much. I've always organized my iPhones like this. Every single one of my iPhones was organized this way. I don't have any folders on the front. I like having the folders over here. My iPad is like that. My iPhone 4S was like that. All my iPhones are like identical to this. So the first folder is my photo folder, and I put the emoji, what do you call that? The photo flash emoji. I used to call emojis back when like they were the thing, but you never heard of them, so I called them emojis. I was very weird. I didn't know the pronunciation, so I called them emojis, and my dad still calls them that because I say them like that. So yeah, these are just like my photo apps. I have Afterlight, which I don't really use. I just have it on there. Design Lab, again, don't know why it's on there. Like to Know It. I only have that because I use the Reward Style app, and that's how I link my outfit. So if you want to see what I'm wearing, I'll use that app to link the outfit that I'm wearing. So I bought this at Forever 21, this rose gold metallic dress. I'll link it on there so you can shop it. It's one of those affiliate things. I use it on my Instagram pictures. So I skipped over VSCO app. I used to use that to edit my pictures all the time. That was the app I use, but I don't use it quite a lot anymore. So I put it back in this folder. Then I have Hype Type, but I don't pay for it, so it has like crazy text, so I should delete that. Smart Post is how I what do you call it, schedule tweets. So if you see like my blog tweets go out, I use the Smart Post to do that. My camera shut off because it's hot in here. I still don't have air conditioning in my place, so it's really hot inside here, and I have to close the windows and doors because I live on a main road. So now that I took care of that, I can continue back with this. So Smart Post, I use it to schedule my Twitter. I used to use Buffer and Hootsuite, I think it's what it's called, but you can't use the Buffer like to tweet the tweets over again, so I don't have to like fill them out each time. I can just use the template over again. So Smart Post is the only one I saw it on Twitter. It was recommended by another blogger. It has ads, so it's like annoying sometimes, but you can really get like through it, and it schedules tweets, so that's good. Then I have InShot, don't use it. Over, I don't use it. I just watch some videos on like fun Insta story apps. So those are the two that I don't really use, but I have them on there. Next, I have the others folder, and it just has Canva, PayPal, iMovie, Find My iPhone, Drive, FaceTime, voice memos, contacts, and wallets. The boring standard Apple iPhone apps category. And then I have Etc., which has the TV, iTunes Store, Flow, which tracks my monthly period, the health app, music, reminders, clips, files, and weather. I got cut off because my memory card ran out of memory, so that was fun. So I'm gonna continue on the last folder, which is my travel folder. I downloaded these apps before I left Manila for here. So I have the Uber app, the Move It app, and the WhatsApp. And just as I was touching the WhatsApp, my dad called this, so that's how we communicate. Me and my dad talk using the WhatsApp, and it's just really convenient for us. So he called in the middle of that just as the memory died on this, or ran out of memory on the camera. So that is my iPhone, all the apps. If you want to like see how I do and edit my Instagram pictures, I'll do that now. I use the Lightroom app, the Lightroom CC. I have it on my laptop and I have it on my phone, and I bought the Dreamy preset, so I use the Dreamy preset on my pictures. And I bought the mobile version and the desktop version, so I have them both. So both my blog pictures on my blog and laptop look the same to my Instagram pictures, so that's really convenient. Like, find a bundle of presets on Lightroom that you like, and then if you blog like I do, just have like, make sure that they have like maybe a deal where you can buy the desktop and the mobile version, so it's easier for you. And that's what I use. So I just go to the Lightroom, I import a picture that I want. So I have one here if I could find it. So this one, I just import it, add, and then I go over to the Dreamy preset, open it up, and I just copy the settings, press OK, and then I go to that picture, which is right here, and I just press paste settings, and then I adjust the lighting and the color. So I turn down, I don't really like having the yellow tones. I turn up the pink in my pictures, and then I go to the color and I just adjust it. So it's difficult sometimes because the colors blend together, so I turn down the saturation on some, deepen others, the orange. This is what makes me look tan in pictures right now, so I try to get as natural as possible so I don't look too orange or too light. So I have a difficult time with, so I turn up the luminous, and then I just go through all of them and play with the different colors until I'm happy with them. So I just slide them back and forth, back and forth. I like turning up the green so they're very like forest green and turn the luminous up on it. blues. I turn down the blues as much as possible. I don't really like having like the aqua blue. Like I like having the aqua in the sky. I turn like the sky a little bit more pretty blue sometimes than what it actually is. So yes, I do that, but I don't make it like the so edited that it's not real. Like I can turn the sky pink and purple with this and it doesn't look too good, honestly. I just adjust it till I'm happy and it matches my aesthetic on my theme on Instagram. Turn down I bring up the pinks in the picture a lot. That's why I have very pink pictures. So yeah, that is what it looks like. So before and after, I like it very bright and airy and with like a pink tone to it. So that's like my Instagram theme. As you saw earlier, my theme is very colorful. I really like pretty pops of color, but I do like it subtle sometimes. So I mix and match. So that's the before and after. And then the Snapseed, I take a picture and I just edit out like the blur. I use not the blur tool, the healing tool, and if I see like a spot, I'll zoom it in and like touch that spot or whatever. So that's what I do. Like here, sidewalks in LA have like big black marks and I hate them. So in one photo shoot, I deleted all those black marks using the healing tool in Snapseed. So if you want to use that, if you want to get rid of something, that is really convenient. And yeah, those are the two apps right now I use to edit my Instagram pictures. On my blog, I'm writing about affordable Lightroom presets for Instagram pictures, so I'll leave that link down below if you want to check that out. So I really recommend the Dreamy preset, the one I'm using. As you saw, my feed is very pretty and colorful and very bright. I use it on my blog pictures as well, so they match, they coordinate, and I really like them. So I'll leave the ones I use down below, as well as others that I've downloaded and used as well in the past. So my previous themes that I've used before, I'll leave those as well because I bought a few on Etsy. So I'll leave those and on my blog. I'll link those on my blog as well. That was everything on my iPhone 10. I hope you enjoyed this video as well as learning how I edit my Instagram pictures. I really enjoyed sharing it and recommending what I use to get my pretty colorful pink vibe theme. I don't really know what it's called, but I really love my theme at the moment. So I hope you enjoyed that. And that is it. Everything will be linked on my blog and down below as well, so check that out. Follow me on all my socials if you haven't already. And that is it for today's video. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye everyone.